Well, when you get a medical bill, you do expect it to be from the doctor who did the checkup or procedure or surgery.
A Milwaukee woman got that charge, but was also billed from a doctor who was in the room and watched her surgeon work. Consumer investigator Kristen Byrne stepped in, and soon that case was resolved.
This patient tells us she was charged more than $8,000 by a doctor who watched her surgery. She was under anesthesia, and she says she was never asked if it was okay for someone else to be in the room.
Who would agree to that? Nobody would agree to that.
That was Damia Causey's first reaction when she learned why her bill was so big. 5 months after her August surgery to remove a gland in her thyroid, she was billed more than $9,000. The $1,100 charge from her medical provider, Freighter, was expected, even less than what she planned to pay.
I'm like, okay, wait, why is this extra charge on this bill?
But this part of the statement, she was stunned to see. A charge for $8,523 from the Medical College of Wisconsin. She contacted her health insurer, Blue Cross and Blue Shield. She says an agent explained what it was.
She said what occurred was that they had an assistant in the operating room that was not part of my insurance, and that person was not covered.
Her insurance, she learned, classifies the Medical College of Wisconsin as out of network, meaning Causey would have to pay that $8,000. That is, until we stepped in. 2 hours after we emailed the Medical College of Wisconsin asking about Causey's case, a spokesperson responded saying, quote, "This issue has been resolved." Under anesthesia, Causey says she wasn't aware any of this happened.
Do you think if you were awake, you'd say, who is this other person?
Even if you're awake and you say, who is this other person? And they say, well, this person will be assisting me. Do you know to ask at that moment, hey, before you cut me open, is this person covered under my insurance? How are we as patients supposed to be able to advocate for ourselves if there's information that we don't know?
At last check, Causey doesn't owe anything for this surgery, not even that original charge. She says this entire experience has made her more vigilant. She encourages anyone else out there to question anything on a bill that you don't feel comfortable with, and to ask if there's going to be anyone attending your procedure or surgery. I'm consumer investigator Kristen Byrne.